everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Really missing our classes on a Tuesday morning. Really missing them. And I just thought, we've always been talking about how yoga should be, used during the day in everything that we do. So I thought if I did a little bit of a video in our kitchen, just reminding you of those exercises and how you might work them into your day. I'm sure you're probably doing them already, but anyway, maybe this will be just a little bit of a reminder. So we've always been talking about when the kettle's boiling, what you can do, or when the microwave, you're waiting for it, and so on. So I'm going to pretend that I have the kettle boiling, so that gives me about 3 minutes. So I'm going to stand, and you can use the kitchen table or you can use your worktop. Rest your hand there, or just have it by your side but ready to hold it if you need it for that extra little bit of balance. So the exercise that we do every week, because it's so good, we have our feet hip width apart, and we're going to come right up onto the toes, stretching right up into the toes, feeling the backs of the calves contracting, and then very slowly, 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 slowly coming down. And again, coming right up, 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 stretching up, and then lowering, lowering down, very slowly. Making sure that you don't let the weight come flying back into your heels, that you think of those 4 points of contact. So that when you come back down, that the weight is coming through the end of your big toe, your little toe, and the outer edges of your two heels. And once more, up we go. So now we've really boosted our circulation and we've really worked at strengthening and activating up our feet. Now we're going to do an extra little bit for balance. We're going to let the weight onto our right leg, come up onto the left toes, lift the leg up, the left leg to 90 degrees if you can. Even if it's just to here, that's fine. Just see where you can lift it. If you can go to 90 degrees, that's great. Stretch the leg out straight. Come back to 90, then bring the toe to the floor and slide the leg back behind. Now as you slide it back behind, make sure that you straighten up to get the stretch to the front of your pelvis. And again, lifting up to 90, straightening the leg out, coming back, toe down and slide it out along the floor, lifting up. You'll feel a little bit here in your buttocks, but you'll feel that lovely stretch as well to the front of the pelvis. And one more time, lifting up, coming down, lifting up, stretching out, veering it whatever way you like, and sliding the toe then out behind. And now we'll change sides. So you can turn around, your hand is still resting on your worktop. You're going to stand this time on your left foot, coming up onto the right toes, lifting up at 90 degrees. Stretch the leg out. Coming back, toe down, slide it behind. Really feel that opening and that lengthening here. The work here on the back of your buttocks, the back of your thighs. Coming up, lifting up, stretch out. Come back down, slide it back along the floor. Make sure you're really standing tall. And again, lifting up. Leg out, come back, stretch it behind, and back you come. Okay, our kettle should be boiled. We're making our tea. So maybe now it's time to come to sit down. So if you remember when we said about sitting, how many times we come to sitting during the day. And we can use this as something that is a really good exercise or something that really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Now, you'd have your table or your chair against the table. I'm going to bring mine nearer to the worktop so that it will work the same way, so that you can see me. The iPad is on the kitchen table, so I can't show you that way. So when we're going to come to sitting, so here's our tea on the table. So we're going to come to sitting. We can have our hands on the table if we feel we need a little bit of help. If you don't, you just have your hands here in front. Sit back, but don't fall back into the chair. I want you to come back slowly, have that little bit of a hover, feel the work in your quads, and then very slowly lower down. And then to come back up, hinge forward, tighten your tummy a little bit, really feel you're working down through your feet, lift up through your legs, standing up. So now what we're in effect doing is a squat. Here's a really perfect squat. And just see, can you come up to standing from there? Don't land in the chair at all. The chair is there though if you need it. So we'll sit back and lifting up. If you need to hold onto the table or the worktop, it's there for support if you need it. Try not to land, and then up you come. So we'll see, can we maybe do 3, maybe 5, maybe 10. It's entirely up to you, and it depends as well on how you're actually feeling on any given day. But try to make sitting to standing, standing to sitting a really good exercise for your quads and for your core. So coming up, you can either have your hands together where you hinge forward, press through your feet up through your legs and up you come, or you can have your and sit down again, or you can have your hands on your knees, hinge forward, press your hands into your knees and up you come. Either of those is really, really, really good. If you've got arms on the chair, try not to use them. Try to actually lift your own weight up through your legs, and try, rather than holding onto arms, try and see, can you lower down with control. And that's a pretty good exercise. And just remember how many times, even if it was just when you had your breakfast, just when you had your lunch, just when you had your dinner, that would be quite a lot of work for the quads. Never mind all those extra teas and coffees and everything that we all seem to be having at the moment. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to do some sideways walking. So, I'm going to just put the chair back here. And this is for working the outside here of your hips. So you're facing forward, and it doesn't matter how wide the steps, but keep the feet facing forward. And we'll walk 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and just coming back. So you should feel it there at the outside of your thighs. Really important that we work these. You'll probably feel after that, you'll have your heart rate up a little bit, you'll feel that you're maybe getting a little bit warmer, and that's all your circulation and it's your energy and everything lifted. It doesn't have to be in your kitchen, it could be up and down your hall, whatever you like. Okay? Now, I know that all of you have a ball, because we use them in class. So we're going to come down to sit again. And just watch how we come down to sitting. We're going to sit back, sit back, sit back, sit back, and with control. So we're going to bring the ball between the knees, and we're going to sit tall. Make sure we're really sitting tall. We're going to squeeze the ball in with the knees, sitting tall. Keep the ball squeezed. Keep breathing. I'm not here now to feel that we're talking to each other, but I want you to talk, sing, laugh, whatever you want. Just make sure you're breathing, and then gently release. And we'll go again, squeezing in, and then releasing back. And again, squeezing that ball in and releasing back. Now we're going to add to that exercise. So the gluteal stretch, or the buttocks, tightening of the buttocks, we're going to squeeze the buttocks and lift. Engage your core a little bit, your tummy, and squeeze the ball. So you should feel all of the muscles working here, here, right in a whole wrap around your waist. So squeezing and breathing. Make sure you're breathing. Pretend we're in class. We're chatting, we're laughing. If we're talking, if we're laughing, we're breathing. And then just releasing out. And one more time. Lift and tighten the buttocks. Tighten your tummy. Squeeze the ball between your legs. Squeezing the ball. Breathe. Breathe. Make sure you're having fun, so laugh. If you're laughing, you're breathing. And then release. Now let's come up to standing. Everyone okay? If anyone needs to take a break at any time, do. So we're going to come up now to standing. We're going to use the ball. So for the shoulders, remember we want to draw the shoulders back. So we round forward an awful lot, so we need to make sure we're drawing them back. So a really nice way with the ball is to bring the ball out in front and bring the ball behind. Catch the ball in the other hand and swing it around. And feel that lovely work in your shoulders and just transferring the ball from one hand to the other. That's it. And very soon you'll feel again the shoulders beginning to loosen. And here just in front. Now we're going to go to the left. So bring it back the opposite direction. The opposite direction to the way you had started. You can do as many of these as you like. You can stop whenever you need to. So we'll just take a break there and just feel that nice release in the shoulders. And we're going to take the ball now. We're going to bring the ball up into the air, reach it up. Now slide the left hand down and stretch over to the side with the ball. And then coming back up to the center, change hands, stretch up with the ball with the left hand, slide the right hand down. Come back, change the ball again, stretching. Coming back, change the ball, lift up and stretch. And coming back. And then what we're going to do is just bring the arm up overhead and change from one hand to the other. This is lengthening out our spine, loosening up our shoulders, really boosting circulation, boosting energy. Now whatever way you were going, opposite way, moving the ball in the opposite direction. And again, stop whenever you feel you need a break. And then we're going to come to sitting and have a break. So again, don't just plop down into the seat. Check that the seat is behind. Hinge from the hips. Slowly lower, lower, lower down. It's your controlled squat. And then gently land back into the chair. And now just take a deep breath in. And just let it go. And again, breathing in and letting it go. So, I think we'll just stop there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were able to upload it and you could see and hear me clearly. So, I think we'll finish for there now. And if this works for you, if you think it's good, I'll send you several more exercises so that we can keep ourselves busy, okay? So miss you all, looking forward to coming back to seeing you. hopefully soon. But until then, hopefully we'll stay stretching at home, exercising at home, and hopefully these videos might help a little bit as well. So let's bring our hands to our heart, to Namaste, and we give thanks. Om Shanti, peace. Thank you all very much, and see you very soon.